Okay, so in this video, I'll be showing you how to plot graphs in Python. So I'll just show you the whole list of commands first, then explain to you what each does after I create the graph here. So first, you're going to import your packages. First is import numpy. Second, import matplotlib.pyplot as plt. And afterwards, we want to set the coordinates of the x-axis of our graph. So x equals numpy.linspace here, and then we set it to -100 and 100, and also num equals 100. And I'll tell you what these numbers are used for. Afterwards, we choose the function we want to graph. So in this case, we're going to choose x squared, which basically forms a parabola, if you remember. So y equals to x double asterisk squared. Afterwards, we want to graph our we want to graph this function here. So we use this package here. So we do plt.plot x, y. Then we want to show our plot, our graphs, so it gets shown here. So we do this plt.show there. All right, so when I run the program, this is what we get there. We get a parabola, which is the typical x squared. And so what do these numbers mean here? So basically, x equals numpy.linspace is just used to create the coordinates of this. So for example, I change this to -10 and this to 10. As you can see here at first, it's -100 and 100, but if I run the program, there, it starts from -10 to 10. And also, I can change this, and this just changes how many data points there are in the graph. So the more data points, the more smooth the graph will look. So for example, if I change this to 10, here, it looks kind of rigid, right? There's a lot of lines and all that. And if I change this to 5, you can actually count the amount of points there are in the graph, right? So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So that's what these numbers do. And here, y equals x squared, as I said, you can just change this to what you want to graph. So for example, I want to graph just y equals x, right? So there, it just becomes a straight line. So you can choose to graph what you want. And yeah, again, I can just change this to anything. So x raised to 3, and look. And it looks funky because, well, it's not defined here, but I can change this to, let's say, 100, so it's smooth, and we get this, right, a smooth x3. And I can change the coordinates as well, so -100 and 100 again, so it just starts from here to here. So that's it for this video. Thank you for listening. Thank you.